Hey guys, Fox1989 here again with another episode of Containment Breach. As promised, I'm going to be doing a secondary, sorry, I'm still setting some stuff up here, a final episode where I explain to you some of the new SCPs and what exactly they do and kind of what their story is. Um, I'm planning to make this one episode, so it's probably going to be longer than a standard episode. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting on God mode, and then I'm going to be putting on no clip. I'm just going to go through the facility and stop at each one and kind of explain a little bit. So without further ado, here is Fraps for you. So bam. I'm just going to start a new game. I'm going to call it just bonus. And it's going to be my seed. Got a little bit of cup of tea in the morning. And no, this is not broken. It is actually supposed to be like that. Ooh. Pardon me. Oh god, this is taking forever to load. There we go. I almost forgot about the intro. So, God mode on. No clip on. Screw you guys, I'm going home. I'm gonna take a peek what's out here. Nothing, didn't think so. I wonder if that's an actual usable button. It is too. That's fun. I suppose I should actually do this first. Game control. There you go.
Wrong way. Get over here right now.
You know, I might have messed this up. I might have to wait until I just scribbled something in for the name. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. I might need to wait until the intro is. I should just disable the intro again. Let's put on God mode for now, and then put on no clip later. Now, just so you know, God mode does not give you immunity to 106. He can still catch you. And bring you to the pocket dimension. And you still can die in his pocket dimension if you fall off the edge and such.
They've got some work for you. Please step out of the cell. Just follow me. We're authorized to kill any disobedient test subjects, so don't try anything stupid.
Why are their footsteps so damn heavy and mine aren't?
Instructions from the intercom, and you'll probably be fine.
Attention all Class D personnel. Please enter the containment chamber.
Maybe I shouldn't do that. That might be different. We might have epilepsy watches my videos.
SCP-173 for testing. There seems to be a problem with the door control system. The door isn't responding to any of our attempts to close it. So, please maintain direct eye contact with SCP-173 and just...
Okay, so... no clip. Ah, I forgot. Don't need that stupid thing. This guy just disappears.
The site is experiencing multiple Keter and Euclid level containment breaches. Full site lockdown initiated.
I think the shortest way out is through the southeast wing. Follow me.
No need to go down there because we know what's there. Although he can't kill us, it's good to keep an eye on him because it gets annoying when he's following you. Okay, so first one, 012. This one is known as the unfinished score, I believe. Oops, what happened? I ended up back at the top. So basically how it happens is the door opens and you lose temporary control of your character. Your character wants to come inside. You see, the unfinished score is a musical score, and how it works is you can't turn these off until you lock up 079. Anyways, anybody who sees it, it's a cognito hazard, so it mentally affects you. You want to basically rip open your own flesh and try to finish it in your own blood, often causing the death. of the person. So this one here is the Jade Ring. If you notice, whenever you equip it, it actually oops, go on. It cuts down your stamina to only 2 pieces. So basically, you can't really run. So it causes a lot of tiredness, exhaustion, makes you want to go to sleep. On the other hand, you become so tired that mimetic incognito effects have no effect on you. Much like number 12. This one here is the Encyclopedia of Common Diseases. And basically how it happens there is anything you read out of the book, you get. So for example, if I was to go ahead and read it, I got cardiac arrest, didn't I? Yes, I did. Luckily, I got God mode on. Cardiac arrest is, as far as I know, the only one that's directly fatal. So basically, I'm having a heart attack. Now that I have the ring on, if I come down here, you notice my camera doesn't auto look. If I take the ring off, my camera automatically starts looking towards the score. When it's on, it doesn't. So that's what that does. Okay, so this one here is 732, known as the peripheral jumper. Now this one is a hard one to demonstrate, but do you hear that? That was the peripheral jumper. So the best way is if you rapidly blink, occasionally you'll see him moving by. Okay, well, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, there you go. Do you see him? So he is virtually harmless. He can't actually hurt you, but he's going to follow you throughout the entire facility now. So every time you do a quick turn, there's a chance he might be crawling around, which can be a big distraction. That means if you're being followed by 173, it could end up killing you. Now, I think I already explained 914, but I'll do a little deeper thing here. So basically, you put something in the intake, including yourself. You turn the key, although if you want to do yourself, you have to turn the key and then run in there before it closes. And then based on which setting it's on, it'll affect the item differently. Rough crudely dismantles the item. Coarse finely dismantles the item into its separate components. 1-to-1 basically gives you an item of equal value, or not necessarily value. Like if you put in a bar of iron, it might come out as a bar of gold, because it'll just be the exact same weight. Basically gives you something of the same purpose and function. In this game, if you put in an SNAV, you'll get an SNAV with all the exact same features as the one you put in, but with a different colored screen. Fine is refines the item to a slightly better version, and Very Fine can refine the item to a very good version, but also has some adverse effects. For example, if you put a battery in on Very Fine, you get a strange battery out, which will kill you the second you pick it up. On the other hand, if you put a battery through on 1-to-1, you get an 18-volt battery, which has no additional effects other than the regular 9-volt battery. Now let's head this way back to the Keter level stuff. So this here is the zombie plague. So I'm just going to grab this here so that way I don't know how it affects somebody with God mode on. But if you get close, it'll turn on. Sorry, I heard some footsteps. Anyways, when you hear that glass shattering, basically what happens is when it blows, one of the test tubes or something scrapes your arm, and you become infected. And how that works is, as you play, you'll notice red tinges coming in on the corners of your screen, and eventually you'll simply just die and come back as a zombie, where you'll see your character eating another scientist. Okay. This is SCP-500-1. Basically, it's a cure-all. There's so far nothing known that 500 can't cure. However, there's only a limited stock of them. And in fact, both in the actual SCP and in the game, in fact, in the game, there's only one. It's also the only thing that can cure. So if you notice, the screen isn't as blurry. I cured my my cardiac arrest. It can also get rid of the zombie plague. That being said, it does not heal physical injuries. So if you're bleeding out, you're still going to be bleeding out. Okay, this is the warheads. This is very glitched. So basically with the Omega warheads, you can shut them down and you can shut them down and it'll affect one of the endings of the game. Now let's see if we can't get around this room. Okay. I notice that if you go in that first room, it always triggers a memory violation thingy. So this is 106's containment. 106 is the old man. As I'm sure you figured out, he has the ability to phase through walls. And he can, basically, if he touches you, he'll bring you into his pocket dimension, where he'll then chase you and kill you if you don't manage to escape in time. Now, you can capture him. What you have to do is you have to turn this off, which will lower his containment unit. Now, remember, he has the ability to phase through certain materials. But he can only phase... See, what happens is when he enters a wall, he goes into his pocket dimension. He can then come out of any adjoining wall. So what happens is if this containment unit isn't touching an adjoining wall, he can't come out. Or he has trouble, at the very least. So you turn that on so it touches the ground, which allows him to phase back into it. And then you turn on the sound transmission. Now, if you notice, there's a D-class there laying on the bed. And he's hooked up with some sort of machine.
Hello?
Hello? I'm gonna break your leg now. So you push the femur breaker. And his screams of pain call 106. Now what you want to do is you want to wait on this here. Come on, let's go. There you go. Come on. And he's gonna get me. So what happens is you pull the switch again to raise the thing, and then he can't escape. Unfortunately, this switch just refused to pull for me, so... Okay, so here you have his throne room. Oh no, this is the swinging room. How did I actually die? That's surprising. Well, no biggie. Let's turn this off. I'm not sure if I have too much of a need to explain 173, but I might as well. 173 is known as the statue. He's the original SCP, the first one ever made. And basically, he is very similar to the Weeping Angels of the Doctor Who series. However, 173 technically came first. Also, he doesn't send you back in time, he just outright kills you. So basically, if you're looking at him, he can't move. But if you look away even for a split second, he can move incredibly fast. Now, they say, why can't you, just blink one eye, blink the other eye? Apparently, people say that makes him mad and he kills you otherwise, but if he's unable to move when you're looking at him, I don't think that's really the case. I think it's just people trying to cover a loophole. It's like religion. Anyways, so that's the basis of 173 is you stop looking at him, you die. Now, he can only move so far in a single move, so you can actually use that to your advantage as you saw me use a couple times. Why is the audio transmission still on? There you go. Oh, it's still on. So that's going to be annoying, but you'll have to deal with it. So I think we covered just about everything in this area here. I'm just going to double check. Actually, I think this is set up the exact same as my previous one. It is. So we'll be able to just go right to the next area. There we go. Okay, so this is 079. This is the old AI. Basically, what happens here is he's an AI that somehow got control of this computer systems. So now he see what I mean by something when he follows you? Now, the maintenance tunnels essentially are a place you can go where you have to escape 106. But, you have to escape 106, but at least the next part of the facility. See, now it's off. I guess I just had to find here first. So after you go through the maintenance tunnels, you come out here. And there's nothing here but 079. That's the warheads. Wow, there's not much for selection here, is there? This way. Okay, now this is an interesting one. I'm going to take the no clip off here. This is the area down to 049's tunnel. I never got to show you this one in the game. Now, as we walk, you're going to see like a body or something on the ground. Right here. Kind of looks like he's been stitched up, doesn't it? I'm just going to save right here. Let's give it a second to load the document. 049 is contained in a secure holding cell, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Is humanoid in appearance, standing at 1.9 meters tall, and weighing 95.3 kilograms. However, the Foundation is currently incapable of studying its face and body more fully, as it is covered in what appears to be the garb of a traditional plague doctor from the 15th to 16th century Europe. 049's touch is invariably lethal to humans, meaning all it has to do is touch you and you're dead. After contact with his hands, victim hereafter, referred to as -2, dies within moments. 49 will then produce a bag made of data expunge containing scalpels, needles, thread, and several vials of as of yet unidentified substances from somewhere within his body. Research has been able to locate the tools when inside of 049. So he begins dissecting you and inserting various chemicals into the body. After approximately 20 minutes, 49 will sew -2 back up and become docile once more. After a period of a few minutes, -9 will resume vital signs. Basically, after a few minutes, you come back to life. However, 049-2 seems completely without higher brain function and will wander around aimlessly until it encounters another living human, in which 092's adrenaline and endorphin levels increase to approximately 300% as it attempts to kill and eat, or presumably eat, any human beings it can find. Now, the actual 0-9 is hiding in here. If I go here, that will get up and he will come out. Attempt to touch him.
Greetings.
And he talks to you. He's very polite. So if he does catch you...
Oh my. Yet another victim of the disease.
Oh, I still got no clip on, don't I? I can see your face.
I am the cure.
I'm not curious what this is. Yeah, there's nothing. Anyways, let's take no clip off, or gun mode off temporarily. So as he touches you, you die. And you come back as some sort of zombie. So basically what he did is he disassembled me somehow, put chemicals in me, I got resurrected as a zombie, and then I got killed by one of the Nine-Tailed Fox task force members. So I'm going to go ahead and put God mode back on. God mode. I'm not going to worry about no clip right now. And out of curiosity, interesting. Let's see what happens if I open this. I'm assuming he'll just be right there. Oh, it's locked. So, presuming you don't actually go into his containment unit, he's really no threat. That would be beautiful. So you wait here for a moment, and the elevator should come down. You simply take the elevator back up, and you're out. It's much like the maintenance tunnels, it's a little less dangerous as long as you don't go in his containment unit. So I'm going to go ahead and turn no clip back on to speed this up.
Hello?
And you already know about 96. He is the shy guy.
How did he get out?
Basically what happens is if you view his face using any media, be it live video,
Get away from
picture, or directly, he will enter a state of distress, like so. So what happens is that guard over there saw his face. So he enters a state of distress for a few minutes, and then he will attempt to kill him. And he will stop at nothing until you're dead. He will even open up these doors. If I see his face, and then I move, let's say, over here.
Mobile Task Force Unit 9-Tailed Fox has entered the facility.
Good for them.
All remaining survivors are advised to stay in an evacuation shelter or any other safe area until the unit has secured the facility. We'll start escorting personnel out when the escaped SCPs have been recontained.
I guess because I'm in God mode, he can't properly chase me. But he should be able to open this door. Yep, there it goes. His pathing isn't perfect, but oh well. So now we're into the offices, so we're probably near Gate A. So there's two doctor's offices. There's Dr. Harp. Now his door code you can listen on the radio to find. And so here's the incident report, basically how containment breach happened. 106 breaches containment. Security agent Skinner sets off facility-wide alarm and informs Security Chief Franklin. 106 appears outside office block C. One office worker captured by 106, presumably taken a pocket dimension. So, recall protocol is initiated. That's doing the whole break his femur thing. 106 spotted in the hallway outside containment room of 079. 106 emerged from West Hall containment and enters the containment cell. Cells and lifted by the LOIID electromagnets. The alarm is set off and cleaning teams dispatch to fix the damage caused by 106. Is there any TV screens in here I can read? There is not. First aid kit. Now, Dr. Gear's office doesn't exist yet. And Dr. Maynard's office just has a note that says, good job, or you made it so easy, nice work, Foundation. If you look here, let's give a second to load. It's out, proceeding. And so that's kind of the evidence that Maynard may have been involved in the whole thing. So this is Gate A. We've already seen that. I'm going to see if we can find Gate B. I don't think I've ever actually seen Gate B ever since the update. Anomalous duckies. Oh, how'd you get here? Hi. I didn't know you can teleport. But basically, the ducky will kind of just teleport around as you blink. It's harmless, though. It's just kind of like an Easter egg. So this is the electrical center. You come up here and go over here. The lights will go out. And then all you gotta do is turn off remote door control. Now, pretty much anything that 079 does, like shutting doors in your face, he can't do anymore. I know Tesla gates actually have an effect on him. You're bad at your job, you know that? Here's Gate B. So Gate B has two different endings based on whether you've disabled the nukes or not. No memory access violation. Oh, sorry about that. But basically, the first one, it will be 682 takes down a helicopter. That's going to happen regardless. 682 is the hard to destroy reptile. So feel free to go to the SCP Wiki and look him up, because he's not really in the game. There's no sense to really explain him what he can do. You'll see his arm kind of swoop up and take down a helicopter. And then that's when they decide to set off the warheads. If you've disabled them, nothing happens. And a task force comes out of a nearby door and kills you. If you didn't disable the nukes, well, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. After about a minute countdown, they blow up and you die with them. So no matter what, you're always going to die out the Gate B exit. And I think I just about explained everything that's new to the game. I think so. So I'm up to just about 40 minutes on this video, so hopefully you guys don't mind watching the slightly longer video. But it is to give you a better feel for the game for people such as Bradicus, who, as I played, noticed the fact that I wasn't leaving much of an explanation behind. I was kind of thinking that most people might have already played the game. But I should have thought that maybe not everybody has, and I should have thought about that. So I apologize, and this is my apology. I'm making this video to hopefully explain it all. As always, you can go to you can go to the website, scp-wiki.com. There is about 2,000 and counting, a little less. More get added all the time. It is a short story network, so to speak, where you can put up these SCPs in the form of reports. I'd like to let you know, though, that the author selection methods are very, very strict. You can find out how to become an SCP author on the website. I myself have been accepted, but none of my SCPs that I've written have qualified as of yet. So I need to rewrite a couple of rewrite the ones that I've submitted and see how they do. So that's that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I hope you guys have a great day. Fox1989 signing off.